I am not teaching, I am publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning from Life in the UK test, part 166. Conservative government from 1979 until to 1997. This is on page 58, part 2 of Conservative government from 1979 until 1990. While doing a bit standing yoga, and if you participate in standing yoga, there's a journal disc. So we already had with Margaret Thatcher, that she was 11 years Prime Minister from 1997 until 1990. We're going here in that part 7 years longer after her. We called it Premiership, and we should take also that name. Not in the test, we're using Premiership instead of the time where she was Prime Minister. And we just don't understand the word. So Premiership, we should get also familiar with that word, Premiership. And so we had that there were structural changes to the economy, and there were previously nationalized industries that privatized. So some companies or some industries are becoming again into private companies, into the hands of private companies, no longer in the hands of government or public ownership or something like that. Deregulation saw a great increase in the role of the City of London as an international centre for investment, insurance and other financial services. So deregulation happened. That means laws were taken back. So things got easier to do. It's not just the one. It's just not one big thing, but so just a positive thing. So deregulation got less, and now less things were regulated. Yes, things were easier to do. It's not always possible if all things are easy to do. But deregulation, so laws were eased, and that made the City of London to an international centre for investments, insurance, and other financial services. So some laws were taken back. No, we don't get more explanation. Some laws were taken back, and that made it easier for investments. Now, what is an investment? I never saw a building which was called investment. Insurance companies, that's one thing, and other financial services. So whatever. Let's say banks and insurance companies. They could easier go to London. Why? Let's make some assumptions. Let's just say, that's maybe a little provocative example, but let's say tax got lower. So let's just say if a bank earns money in the City of London, we just have to pay 1% tax instead of previously we were free. And if a bank wants to open in Copenhagen, they have to pay let's say 5% tax. And here in London it's just 1%. And now a bank says, let's take a building in London and let's make there our bank, and when we are earning the money in London, we're going to pay just 1% tax, and we're saving 4% instead of having it in Copenhagen, in Denmark. So that would be an example. I don't know what regulations were changed. Probably not a bad one, and probably not from 5 to 1 or something like that. And other financial services. So deregulation came away, and banks got easier come, or insurance or something like that. Traditional industries, now we're getting an example, such as shipbuilding and coal mining, declined. So during this period of the 1979 until 1997, there were less ships built and also less coal mined in the ground. In 1982, Argentina invaded the Falkland Islands. We know that they are a British overseas territory in the South Atlantic. I don't want to take the word map right now. So in 1982, Argentina invaded the Falkland Islands, a British overseas territory in the South Atlantic. So the Falkland Islands, they are in the Atlantic. So here's Britain. Here's Britain, and the Falkland Islands are somewhere there, I don't know exactly. And here's Argentina, and Argentina had invaded the Falkland Islands. And a naval task force was sent from the UK, and military action led to the recovery of the islands. So in a surprise attack, they had attacked the Falkland Islands, but Margaret Thatcher, we don't have a quote here, said famously, I don't know exactly, the Falkland Islands are British, I think was it. The Falkland Islands are British, so she sent she sent soldiers, a naval task force, to reconquer the islands. John Major was Prime Minister after Miss Thatcher and helped establish the Northern Ireland peace process. So after Margaret Thatcher, there was John Major Prime Minister, and he helped to find a peace process in Northern Ireland, so the trouble that Republic of Ireland and the Northern Ireland, the people who wanted independence from the United Kingdom, but with Ireland stays to one country, and the people who rather wanted to stay part of the United Kingdom, that they found peace. And that was John Major doing, who was after Margaret Thatcher Prime Minister, which were included 1997. So we will go over through all this in the next part, especially that second part here, then with a world map, and we're going to look where the Falkland Islands are, and also where Northern Ireland is. So we're going to go through that again with the world map in the next part, and then the next part will be Road Dahl. And so we're going to do now just the same yoga. If you're here for the Falkland Islands or Road Dahl, then you can just skip to the next part. So we're doing the eagle's wings. We're having the feet standing together, and we're breathing slowly in and lifting the arms slowly up. And we're breathing out and letting the arms again down, a bit all slowly yet meditative. And breathe in again and lift the arms up. And breathe out and lift the arms again down. And breathe again in, lift the arms up. And again out, lift the arms down. Now we're doing the crab and movement. Breathe in and lift the arms up. And breathe out, lower the arms and open the chest to the sky, and breathe out. Breathe again in with the arms up. And breathe again out, lower the arms and open the chest to the sky. And again in. And the last time, breathe out, bring the arms down, open the chest to the sky. And again in, lift the arms up. Now the reed in the wind, close the hands. And bend backwards. And again in, up, in the middle. And again out and lean again back. And breathe again in the middle. The last time, breathe out and lean again back. Breathe in into the middle. And out, lower the arms. Now a triangle. These toes pointing in the east direction, they into that, and there's a line between our heels. We're breathing in and lifting the arms to tee up. And we're breathing out, we're shifting the body to one side. And we're going down, taking hold on the leg and up together. Breathe again in. And out back into the middle. Now change the position of the feet. Breathe in. And out, shift again the weight of the upper body over, breathe out. And go down and look up. And breathe again in into the middle. And out. Now standing cat and cow. Have the feet standing together, 1 inch space is better. We're breathing in, going onto the knees. After breathing out, we go into the cat. Make a hill with the back. And breathe in, come into the middle. And breathe out into the cow, make a belly with the back. And again in into the middle. And out, make a hill with the back. In into the middle. And out the cow. And again in the last time into the middle. And out the cat. And in into the middle. Out, make a belly with the back of the cow. In into the middle. And out, come slowly up the front back. Make a good top of the backwards shoulder. Now the chair, have the feet standing together, an inch space between the feet. Breathe in and lift the arms up. And again out. Breathe in and come up onto tiptoes. And you're going to stay for the whole exercise on tiptoes. If you want to take a break, you can do it at any time. Breathe in. And out, twisting it down into the chair. And again, in and coming up. And again out. Sing again down. And again up. Breathe in. And out. And breathe again in. Come up. And again out and down. Now exiting, breathing in and coming up. And out, the arms down. And the heads down. Now let's do a sun god. The legs are standing wide apart. We're breathing in and lifting the arms up. And we're breathing out and sinking down. Now breathe in and pretend to push a heavy weight up. And out again down. And breathe in and push a heavy weight up. And again out and down. Now come with one heel up onto tiptoe. Put it again down. Now the other one up. And again down. Now both onto tiptoe. Now breathing in and pretending to push a heavy weight up. And out again down. And again in and push something heavy up. Out and down. And the last time, pretend to push something imaginary up. And out again down. Coming up. And breathing out and bring the arms down. And the heels. Now getting the feet standing together. We're breathing in and lifting the arms up. As we're breathing out, we're doing the down diving dolphin. Come halfway up and make a straight back into monkey half lift. And breathe out again down. Breathe again in into monkey half lift. And again out and down. Now breathe in and up the right arm to the sky and breathe out. And look over the right shoulder to the right hand. And bend the left knee. And breathe back in. Take the arm again in. And out, straighten both legs again. Breathe in and up the other arm to the sky. And breathe out and look over the other shoulder up to the hand. Bend now the opposing leg to the knee. And breathe in, take the arm again in. And out, straighten both legs. Now breathe in and bend the right leg. And breathe out and stretch on the left leg. The marmot. And breathe again in, straighten the right leg. And out and bend the left leg and stretch on the right leg. Again in and change. And out, stretch only the left leg. And again in and change. And out, stretch only the right leg. In and change. And out and stretch only the left leg. And for the last time, breathe in and change. And out, stretch the right leg. Breathe in and out, stretch both legs at the same time. Breathe in, come up into monkey half lift, and out again down. Again in into monkey half lift, Round again. Now we end it, we're doing the upward swan. Close the hands and breathe out and lower the hands. Thank you very much, and until next time.